there, welcome to my channel. My name is Leah and I love Harry Potter. I'm actually a Hufflepuff, but my husband got me this shirt and he just doesn't know the difference, but I will wear it with pride. Alright, in today's video I am doing a full face of Wet n Wild cosmetics, and most of them are brand new to me. I've only used a few of them before. So this is going to be a really fun video of first impressions, stuff that worked out really well, and stuff that was just a total miss. So if you want to see how this went, make sure to stay tuned. In my shopping, I may have gotten a little too excited with picking out some new Wet n Wild stuff. A lot of this I had coupons for. I had randomly gotten coupons in the mail for a bunch of Wet n Wild stuff. Some of it was on sale, some I just wanted to use my points. So I've got a lot of random things. I've got a lot of duplicates of items, so I'll show you what I got and then we'll just pick out what we go from there. All right, so this is the foundation I picked up from them. It is the Photo Focus foundation in soft beige. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. It was about $5, so it's a really nice price point and you get a full fluid ounce for how much it is, but I have heard that it smells a bit like paint. And I've got a damp beauty sponge, I should say, and let's crack her open. So I feel like looking at it now, this might be a little light, but we shall see. It's got a little paddle on the inside. I've heard yeah, it does. Most people's biggest critique on this is that it smells like paint, and it does if you hold it like right here, but it's not overwhelmingly. Like, I don't feel like I just sprayed some spray paint or anything. So it's just, I mean, it's not artificially fragranced. It's not as overwhelming as people certainly made it out to be. Okay, I have that on. I'm sorry if you can hear my washer. It did not occur to me that I'm directly next to my laundry room, but just I'm having clean clothes and a new face. So I've got on a layer and it looks okay. I think the color match is pretty good. Might be a little bit yellow. I can feel it. Like, that's one thing I don't love about a foundation is when I have it on and I can feel it sitting on my skin. It looks pretty good. I think it looks, I mean, we'll let it dry down a little bit, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I can see, I guess it does also look like it's sitting on top of my skin where some, you know, will blend in, but I do feel like it looks like it's a bit sitting on top. I think it's fine. It's got good coverage for $5. I am not mad at this foundation. It does, now that I'm seeing it dry, it does look like it's oxidizing or drying down just a little bit, but nothing detrimental. All right, so I also picked up the Photo Focus concealer. This one is in the shade Light Ivory because the CVS that I went to only had like 4. So I picked this one. We'll see how it goes. This one is tested under 7 light conditions. So is this one. I've heard that these do have a bit of flashback, I think. But it's tested under clear blue, sunlit sky, outdoors evening, indoors evening, electronic flash, fluorescent light, bathroom light, and nightclub light. So pretty much wherever you go, you're supposed to be looking good in this. So this is the little tube. It does have its little cruelty-free bunny on it. Oh, it's a little itchy. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna clog my skin a little bit. However, we'll see how this found. Oh, okay, so it's typical little doe foot. Oh, it's a nice color. That will work just peachy. This one doesn't smell like paint. It smells like bubbles. You know, like that bubble fluid that you put in like bubble, well, bubbles, I guess, just bubbles. So there's something chemically in there, but I do think that, you know, a lot of people don't love that, but I think that just, you know, shows that there's no additional fragrance in it, which is good because those are typically alcohol based and will dry out your skin. So I'm fine with it. It doesn't, I mean, I can't smell it on my skin. It's just when you hold the applicator right under you. But you know, makeup's made with chemicals and that's how it is. So I would say that one of the bigger complaints about it is the scent from this line, but I don't find it to be problematic at all. Like I can't even smell it on my sponge. So I like this concealer. and it was relatively inexpensive. I know it was under $5. That's one thing I like about Wet n Wild, is it's really cheap. Not cheap, it's inexpensive. I hate because cheap, you know, means cheap. That's kind of like, I remember one thing I like about Wet n Wild, we'll talk about this, is that they've stayed very inexpensive. I remember when NYX first started, it would be like, it was Wet n Wild's price point. I mean, it's still inexpensive and it's a drugstore brand, but it was like very inexpensive. Like all of their pencils and lip liners were all 99 cents. They had this funny lips, like tinted lip gloss in this long tube that was like $2, and you could get it at all these like really weird shops. And then all of a sudden they became like a brand that's in places and started charging more. And I just remember I bought a NYX palette when I was probably 21, 22. So it was a long time ago, and it was all glitter. It was very similar to these, oh, this is also NYX. So it was very similar to this, but it wasn't the gel formula like this. It was just pure powder. So glitter was everywhere, but it was super fun. And like me and my girlfriends would go out to the clubs back in those days when I was young. However, clearly I'm still really into NYX glitter. But I do appreciate that Wet n Wild has also stayed at their lower price point. I think that's really funny. All right, so my skin is done. I didn't get a powder, so I am just gonna leave this as is and hope we don't get too creasy under here. I don't think I got a powder. I got everything else under the sun. Actually, I do have this, which I've used forever. This is definitely like one of my ride or dies. It's the Dolce de Leche contour palette. So I'm gonna actually use this and hope it's not too dark for my under eyes. It's this side here. But what I really like about this is it's a nice, like, cool contour shade. Yeah, that works. Cool. That works just fine. And it feels really nice on the skin too. So, all right, so there, under eyes are done, concealed. That's a good combo. This and this. So this shade and this concealer they work together. That works, it works, I like it. Next, I will be using this brow product. It is the Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. I hate this packaging. I can never get stuff out, and I think it's a total waste. Let me just tear into it. Ugh. Yeah, like I definitely think that this could have been packaged as is. We don't need this whole carton. All of these came in a little carton, which is whatever, it's fine. And they're cardboard, so they're recyclable, but it's wasteful. But I guess it does have like directions on the side for people that don't know how to use it and care about the 7 light conditions that it was tested under. However, so this is got a spoolie on one end, and it's an angled guy, so that is what we're working with here today. All right, I'm gonna pop these on. I'm just gonna speed through this because eyebrows take 100 years. My eyebrows look like hot garbage. This pencil sucks. It is super waxy. There is not a whole lot of pigment, and the spoolie is supposed to just like comb out and feather things, and all it does is blur everything all around and then make it patchy. Like this side turned out okay because I kind of knew what I was getting into from this side, but they don't look good, and I just the more I keep going back in to try to fix it, it's not good. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I picked up this one. I've already had this one. I really liked this one. This is called Rosé in the Air. Rosé in the Air. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Anastasia, which one was it? Modern Renaissance. And I'd say it's probably pretty close. There's a few shades missing, but it was a really good one. Yeah, I really liked this one, so I'm very excited to try this one. This is called Comfort Zone. Let me open it up. Lesson: Wet n Wild does not want you to open their packaging. I just had a really hard time opening this. I had to get out a scissors and I almost stabbed myself, but I made it. We got through it, and now we are going to try Comfort Zone. So on the back, it has 2 little charts to try. There is one that is day jour and night soir. So I think I am going to try the day look. It is using shades 1, 2, and 7. So 1 transition, 2 highlight, and 7 as the lid shade. All right, we will start with the transition shade on the top, and it does say transition, and I'm actually using a Wet n Wild brush for this. Gosh, this transition shade's really pretty too. I think this whole palette might be a really nice winner. I do have to point out that all the center shades here are shimmery shades, and these 2 are the only real matte ones. So if you like shimmery stuff, this might be a good one for you. So what did they say? Transition, highlight, lid. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I see you Wet n Wild. Dang. Look at that. Wow. And that's really pretty. I am going to use the hell out of this transition color. That's gorgeous. Wow. That is extremely pigmented. That is really, I'm stunned. And I knew I liked this one, but I don't remember this one having like that whoa moment. So it says now number 7 as the lid shade. I'm using this long handled pokey brush from Morphe. Like, I love the long handle, but it's a little stabby. Oh, okay, even the shimmer is nice. I'm just gonna blend that up to my crease, and then I'm gonna, wow, okay, that, wow, that's really pretty. I was thinking I might need to use a little bit of setting spray on it to kind of bring the shimmer, but no. Whew. Okay, so all over the lid. All right, and let's see, next it says number 7 or number 2 for the brow bone, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner too. Just use this kind of pencil-y little guy here. Okay, this is not what the directions on the back say to do, although I really like this look. I think it's super pretty. I want to use one of the more fun colors, so I'm going to take this kind of shimmery blue shade down here. I wish they had names. I think that'd be fun, but it's just number 4. So I'm going to take number 4 and just go on my lower lash line. It just occurs to me that I did not pick up a mascara, so I will just do that off camera, but I am going to do the rest of my face right now, and I'm going to be using the Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dolce de Leche, and just using the contour shade here with this guy. And I've had this palette for a little while. This is actually the first contouring palette I ever purchased, and I got it again because I really liked it. You know, I've tried other things, but you know, for a really nice low price point, this is a really great one to start with to learn how to contour and learn the shapes of your face a little, and I think it looks great. And it's nice because it builds up, so like it's pretty. I mean, contour always looks a little bit darker on camera, but it looks nice. It's just a nice glow, but it's not too orangey. So I like this one. And they do have a few other shade combos. One I believe is lighter, but I just liked this one. Okay, and for blush, I am using the Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine that you probably just saw in my $25 face video, but I really liked it, so I'm going to use it again today. Moving on to highlighters. I got a little crazy with the highlighters. I don't know what came over me, probably because I picked these up on like a few different trips, but I ended up with four new highlights. I have, like I just showed you this one, I have this one. So I got the Mega Cushion highlight. I got the Color Icon Rainbow highlight. Can you see it under there? So it's got kind of one of those mix all the stuffs together. I got Blossom Glow, which is a really pretty pink, and I think probably the one I'm going to use today. And then I grabbed this one because it was on clearance. It's definitely not my shade, but I thought it was really pretty, so I'm not going to open it or touch it. I am putting it in a giveaway, but it's kind of a really pretty like deep pinky bronzy color. So that's going into a giveaway. But I think I'm going to try the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. Okay, so it's got that thing that a lot of more inexpensive things like e.l.f. does this, where it's got a little bit of an overspray on it, so it's hard to actually get down. So I'm gonna need to swirl my brush a little bit on there to just kind of get past that first layer. It's like, there. I just scraped it a little bit with the end of my brush. That should open it up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why they put that like top layer on, probably just to keep it looking really perfect on shelves. Look at me. That is definitely a Mega Glow. And finally, lips. I picked up 3 of the gel lip liners. It is the brand new, their first gel lip liner. So I picked up 3 because I thought these colors were all really pretty and would work nicely with a few shades. And then I got this Liquid Catsuit in the shade Satin Sheets because it's so pretty and metallic, and I wanted to use it with the lip pen called Bear to Comment. So I'm gonna put these on and we'll chat in a sec. Okay, that is the lips done. I love this pencil. Super jelly, super glidey. It goes on so nice, and the color is beautiful. I really like this one. I'm really kind of interested to try this one. It's kind of a salmony orange, but it worked really nicely. It went on my lips perfectly, very easy to draw with, nice sharp point. Score. This one I totally forgot. I've used Liquid Catsuit before, but I forgot how dry they are. I've had this on just for, you know, the few seconds between putting it on and talking that, yeah, it's really, really drying, but it does feel nice. Seems like it's gonna stay pretty good. It's a pretty color. It just feels very dry. Okay, finally, I forgot I grabbed this. It was just sitting here lost amongst everything. This is the Mega Liner Liquid Eyeliner. Let's open her up. It looks like a nice, it's supposed to be dark black. And let's see how ooh, it's really nice. It seems like, or really nice and pointy, I should say. Seems like a really nice flexy tip. I'm just gonna do a really subtle line and we'll see how it goes here. I like this liner. It's really nice. It's a really nice black. It dries down matte, so it's not shiny. It's got a really fine point on it. It's got a nice flexy tip. This is a definite good find, like a nice inexpensive drugstore liner. So I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and I will be right back and we'll do a little chit chat. All right, so this is the finished look with mascara on. I have to say, I'm very impressed with most of these products. Let's talk about the hits and the misses. The items I really liked was kind of most of it. It was a lot of these things. This concealer is really nice. I think it went on really nicely. It even covered up the little bit of mascara that felt. I really like this liquid liner. It was very inexpensive and it went on really nice. I mean, we'll see how it lasts, but it looks good. It's really dark black and it's, you know, nice and matte. So I very much like that. This lip pencil was a dream. I am very excited for these. I'll probably grab a few more shades. Highlighter, great. You just have to remember, if you get this and you're like, I don't really like this, you dig down a little bit into the product to get what's really gonna make you shine. And it just does. It looks very, very nice. The contour palette has been a favorite of mine for a long time, so high marks for this guy. And then these two were like the standout winners. This is just a nice blush. It looks really good. Its regular price is $2.99. It's super inexpensive and it's a good size. So if you need a new blush, try this one. Mellow Wine looks great. But I have to say, this is the definite winner of everything. This eyeshadow palette is beautiful. I didn't have to use very much product. It's super nice and pigmented. The shimmers are nice. I just think it looks really good. So this one was a definite winner to me. All right, and the stuff that was, it was okay. Of course the lip, it's too drying. I forgot how dry it was, and that's why I never got another one until right now. It looks pretty, but I just don't like how it feels on my lips. And it does flake after a while. I remember that as well. The foundation, it's fine. It's fine. I can see it on my skin a little bit and I can feel it. And that's the thing that I don't like in a foundation, is when I can feel it, like I can feel it sitting on my skin. So it looks nice. It looks great on camera. But I feel like I'm gonna need to wash my face sooner rather than later. And the big, was this brow pencil. It's just a tinted wax. It looks okay now that the rest of my makeup is done, but it's you know, it's quite patchy. The spoolie just takes everything off and makes it all fuzzy and weird. Like this one was okay, but I think for an inexpensive brow product, there's a lot of other ones out there that you can find and use that are much better. So pass on the brow pencil. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking it out. I know this was kind of a long one. If you like this video, please make sure to give that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.